King Alcohol has many forms by which he catches man. He is a beast of many horns, and ever thus has been.
For there's rum,
And gin,
and
beer,
and wine,
and brandy of logwood hue,
and hawk,
and port,
and flip combined
to make a man look blue.
He says be merry,
For his good sherry,
and Tom and Jerry,
champagne and perry,
and spirits of every hue. Oh, are not these a fiendish crew, as ever a mortal knew? Oh,
Howdy.
We have tried that before. Hey, what's up? What's happening?
What have you tried before? Oh, we're not going to go there.
All these terrible things
Right?
have just crossed my mind.
Well,
I'm not saying it.
it's a pig show. I mean, it's what we do. We're just
It usually takes 5 minutes to get into that.
true. Yeah. But
No fucking rim jobs.
What?
There we go. He did it. He went right there. I knew it. Love it.
How do you feel about him? What do you?
If you can't tell, we pre-gamed a little. But welcome to the Blind Pig Confessions. We have our guests, Chris Baird from Fast Cadillac.
Yep.
And Corey Powell from
the Dirty
Dougie's-
Snatches.
From Dirty
Yes.
Snatches?
Dirty Snatches, yes.
The band changes every time.
That was the Dirty Sausages.
Yeah,
It's gotta suck to get gigs when your name changes every week.
it's a gimmick. It's a marketing technique.
Because he spent so much money on GoDaddy website, domain registrations and LLCs.
Yeah, but now nobody else can have dirtysnatches.com. I
I'll
got it
bet you-
first.
Oh,
No, actually, no.
Sorry, I'm gonna look that one up. 'Cause,
There's no way that's already taken.
yeah, I'm just gonna have to go. I probably should just go to GoDaddy and look up the domain, but I'm just gonna go there and see what happens.
If you don't articulate your band name really well, it sounds like Dirty Sanchez.
It does.
Dirty Sanchez.
There is a band already called Dirty Sanchez. It
Yeah.
just came up in
But
the
you said,
Google search.
and you said Rusty Sheriff's Badge
Rusty
or whatever.
Sheriff's
but
Badge, yeah.
That sounded like a Dirty Sanchez kind of thing, too.
I was watching. So I was in Texas. There's another one because there's all those references to that. The
Yes.
balloon knot, and the puckered starfish. I was watching. Because my mother just sits and watches the Game Show Network, and there is a shitting knockoff of Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was the same kind of thing. We asked this, but they give you the first letter of each one. I forget what it's called, but one of them was. Actually, it might have also been Family Feud, but one of the choices was, the answer ended up being puckered starfish, and they actually displayed that on the Game Show Network. No, it was actual Family Feud because I like watching the what's his name?
Drew Carey?
No, that's
Louis Anderson?
no, god damn it,
Oh, the guy.
Margaret
the guy-
Thatcher.
No, the guy who fucked up
with the big mustache. Shoot.
Steve Harvey.
Steve
There you
Harvey,
go,
yeah,
yeah.
because he does the
Yeah.
feud. He's actually pretty damn funny on that on the feud. But yeah, one of the answers that popped up there was puckered starfish on actual Game Show Network.
Wait, what was the...
Yeah. What was
What was
I can't remember the question now.
I can't think of a single question where puckered starfish is the answer. That
It was one of the questions was like
Top
what
5 shitty band names?
what would you yeah
2000.
yeah or it was like what it had something to do with what would you not want someone to put your fingers into. I shit
There's
you not.
no way that-
I shit you not.
And these
Because
are
the whole
all...
topic was like mouth, eyes, ears, everything was there. And then one of them was puckered starfish. And because the girl said, in my butt. And, and then it popped up, puckered starfish.
Yeah.
huh?
Wow.
You said earlier
The
you've
Steve
never
Harvey
done
Family Feuds can
hallucinogens.
get
I'm not-
actually racy, but
that-
I didn't think they actually showed those
But
ones.
weren't all the answers always like a survey of
Yeah.
Americans?
Right,
So,
yeah.
that should, the decline of Western civilization. It's perfectly illustrated in Family Feud.
Hold on.
Jeepers
Pulling
creepers.
up. Dirty. I got an AT&T warning said I can't go to dirtysnatches.com.
Wow. Wow.
The website's not done yet. Just give me another week.
Either that or my internet's
under
down again or
construction.
something. I don't
Your
know.
mom put the parental controls
I
on.
guess, right? Damn, man, I can't even get to dirtysnatches.com.
Well,
That's just awful.
I control mine,
That is a
so
shame.
I'll look it up.
That's pretty fucking funny. All right. Come on, you damn computer. There we go. No, it says site cannot be reached. I'm off my Wi-Fi. So apparently it's the error name not resolved. So maybe someone's not allowed to have that one.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not a .com.
What is it? Dirty
Snatches. Maybe it's a .org. Maybe it's a charity.
Oh, it's in the Urban Dictionary too.
Well, yes, really.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's funny. What is the actual band name?
Wait a
'Cause
minute.
Actually, I don't want to know. Nope,
So-
I don't want to know what it is. I don't even want to know anymore. I just want to make. I want to make shit up on every show, Corey. At this point,
I am in.
It's also a workout thing. Did you know that?
a workout. Dirty Snatches is a workout.
Yeah, you know,
Well, that's how it gets dirty.
snatches are like a.
Oh no, I'm well aware of. It's a workout. I mean, you got to go to the clinic afterwards. There's a lot of time involved in Dirty Snatches.
You're not going to clinic anymore.
Why my snatch
Oh, well.
stinks?
Wow, what are you looking up?
Yeah, what am I looking up? Dirty. What's in it? Is Dirty Snatches plural?
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that
I
really
just
your
said.
band name? Or,
No.
You guys aren't playing anywhere.
Your domain is available.
Any back alley.
'Cause
that
it
you
says
can
Dirty
find,
Snatch
we
on
have
SoundCloud,
Dirty
and I was
Snatches
like-
Entertainment for you.
DirtySnatches.com on GoDaddy is available for 1 penny for the first
Oh.
year.
Well, the
Yeah.
Dirty Snatch, not plural.
I did Dirty
It's an-
Snatches.
It's an English band.
Ah, okay.
Oh, well, there
yes,
you
I
go.
did Dirty Snatches. You can also get Dirty Snatcher or Dirty Snatched. DirtySnatches.club, DirtySnatches.biz.org.co.info. Yeah, they're all there. Nobody took Dirty Snatches.
Yeah,
Of
I
all the
wonder why.
all the porn sites and shit. No one picked up Dirty Snatches.
Yeah, think about it though.
People,
It's
dude.
not that appealing. Come on.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, there's a niche.
there's a
There's a
fetish.
niche.
There-
There's
yeah,
a
there's
fetish
some- yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a fetish everywhere.
I wouldn't know. I've never.
Right.
Ever
Well,
looked
yeah.
at
You
porn.
been, yeah. You were sheltered for a long time. I mean, yeah. You know, you were sheltered. You had to come out of your shell.
I did. Like, just pull it, roll it back. And,
Like a baby out of a dirty snatch.
yes, that and.
This isn't even an after-hours show, man.
Yeah,
Boy,
this is- yeah.
we started quick,
me a
didn't
drink.
we? Damn. All right, so this is what we do here. We make fun of each other, tell dirty jokes, and drink beer.
Yeah.
And all kinds of beer. So, you
Have
know,
you even
that's
tried
what
this?
blind pigs do.
Pretty
What is
fucking-
this one?
It's a Gers.
Is this our Gurza?
Yeah, that's fucking good.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, it's a-
Bullfrog. I'm trying to see.
What the hell is that? That's an. Oh, this is the Creek.
Yeah, that's the creek.
This is the Creek beer.
Bullfrog Brewing, isn't it? Bullfrog?
It goes style.
Where's
yeah.
it from?
Bullfrog Brewing in Williamsport, PA.
Ah.
Traditional Goza style beer blended from ale aged in oak barrels from 1 to 4 years, then rested on cherries and bottle conditioned with Belgian candy sugar.
It's very sweet.
It's
This-
sweet.
I think this is my first Creek. I know we saw it on.
What is a creek? I'm
Mark.
more of a drinking enthusiast than a know how all this
Oh,
stuff.
me too.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
it's sweet.
It's in the
but then
style
you
of
get
a lambic. It's in the style.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
but
"What's
it's
a
not
lambic?"
as yeah.
Yeah, I can keep asking.
No, thanks. You're asking all the questions I usually ask. I feel much smarter now.
It's a Creek lambic is a style of Belgian beer made by fermenting a lambic with sour Morello cherries.
Oh,
Traditionally,
nice. Yeah.
Schaerbeekse Krieken from the area around Brussels are used. So, it's just
Nice.
it's basically rested on cherry. So you're gonna give it a tartness. It's gonna take a lambic, and I'll get to the lambic. I can't remember them all myself because usually we're drinking, but the lambic's more like a fruited sour almost. You'll
Usually got a little bit
traditionally
more,
see like who
more
does
carb.
all the lambics? Framboise.
Yeah.
You'll see framboise around. It's usually got like a gold foil top. It's kind of a fruit, more like a dessert beer.
Yeah,
Usually. It tends to be very
usually more
sweet and
carbonated
potent.
and sweet, but I mean,
Potent.
they're good in the summer.
Yeah,
One or
very
two, but
refreshing. But we like the sours and the gozas.
this is nice. I like the oak, little oaky hint you get out of it. Kind of smooths out with that sweet, and it's different. But
Ooh, it's got that cherry tart to it because
Yeah.
you can feel it in the
it
jaw.
kind of goes both ways. It gets
Right.
you get the sweet.
always
and
tell
tart
the
kinda goes
tart.
back and forth.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But yeah,
Can't drink a ton of it. Again, it's
No.
still more of a you can't. Yeah, it's very sweet and very fruity.
tart.
But it feels like a framboise it's a framboise resting on cherries. It was rested in cherries for a while to
And
give
what's,
that extra
what's
tart.
ABV on this?
I don't know. It's not on the bottle. Didn't say.
Really?
You have to look it up. Yeah, it's not on here.
17%.
It's probably yeah.
Let's see
Malt,
what the
yeah.
Greek Bullfrog.
Yeah, it's not on here.
Really? I thought they had to put it on the bottle somewhere. I guess it depends on the state. 7.2.
Oh shit.
That's nice. It's a beautiful bottle. Looks like a wine bottle.
Yeah, and they tend to be in the lambics and the those things tend to be served more in bombers, either small or a bigger bomber. They're not really, you're not going to get it in a can usually. So
Unless you're really lucky.
well, hey, that's why I changed from the to a. Because if I said the can, I'll just jump right on it and yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's nice.
it's
I like
beautiful.
it.
I like it.
In the
Very
but
pink.
yeah,
It's a very pink red color. It's very the candied sugar I think balances out that tart a little bit at the end
Yeah.
as well because
Yeah.
most of the tarts we've had with the cherries and any of that, man, they're hard to take down because they just make that you get that jawbone
right.
bite and you're just like, nope, I don't want to do any more of that.
Good for a second. No, that's delicious.
Brewers.
Good job, Bullfrog.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I know we were gonna do this. We were gonna drink this a month ago or so when we actually got it.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna drink it at the Super Bowl, and
Yeah,
I don't know what
we
happened.
didn't. I don't know what happened.
We ate too much vegan food.
We ate a whole lot of vegan food. Yeah, and then the game went to shit.
And now they changed the rule. You see that?
No, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, for next season now we're not
What
going to
is-
end up. What were both
Both-
teams are going to get possession in overtime.
I don't know.
I'm okay with that. I think you should get a chance.
Yeah,
At some point,
No golden. Same reason I hate the World Cup. I don't like the penalty shootout.
sure.
You've worked hard that
Right.
whole game, and then you got to give a chance for rebuttal. It's like
Right.
beer pong. You still get it. You can lose, but you still get a rebuttal, and you might actually pull off a rebuttal. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, the defense is on the field. It's not like they're getting a free shot.
No, you're
The
right.
Defense at some point, those guys are just going back and forth. Neither defense could, so you could go all freaking day. If at some point you got your defense. Somebody's got defense got to do something.
Why not just
So
play?
I
why
didn't-
not
I
just
don't-
play another
just-
short quarter, and whoever wins at the end of that short quarter, and
What if
I
they
mean,
tie
If
again?
if
well,
You play another one.
Then you play another overtime. Don't they do that in
hockey, I mean, yeah, but
you keep playing overtime.
right.
I don't remember the penalty kick in Gladiators, right? I mean, they just fight to the death. If you get tired, then you lose, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't got enough people to replenish your line. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? But I think
Especially
that
it's the last game.
Yeah.
It's like it.
I mean, I just think it gives everybody a chance because remember the one team might have a strong offense and the opposing team has a weak defense, and then it swaps. And I think it's a better thing. But also, I mean, that game was bullshit.
But the full awfuls
the
were
last
awesome.
three. It was all those penalties all of a sudden though. Also at the last minute
Yeah.
that they hadn't called all game
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
not help anything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
no,
that was
it's-
kind of
yeah,
stupid,
that's-
but I actually didn't expect them to change it. I honestly didn't think they would.
Yeah,
think they would
I saw like I only see headlines. I rarely read articles anymore. But
Of course, why
I
bother?
scroll through the news headlines
Yeah.
in the morning, and I saw that they were changing the rule.
Yeah, I didn't think they would do it.
I mean, I got to get my news while I'm in the bathroom.
They must have
you know?
got a
Since
lot
they
of
gotta be pissed.
complaints about it. Yeah,
Well, but they complain every year. I just didn't think they'd
yeah.
bite on it again. I like the rule change, but
Yeah.
we'll see how it works.
Yeah.
I like having another option. Give them a little extra longer and a little extra football. But make that is that a playoff rule or full?
No,
I didn't
just
read-
playoffs.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
playoff or
Playoffs
Super Bowl
and-
rule.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. The big game like that, you should get a chance to rebuttal. Well, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to just see him play to the end, Just play until
I'd rather
somebody
just see
clearly
that,
wins.
yeah, I'd
Because
rather-
don't you want a clear winner? You
Yeah.
know? It's like boxing. I never liked the decision.
Yeah.
True.
Like, just keep going rounds until
Until
somebody
someone's
knocks
gonna
the fuck
fall.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, somebody's going to get hurt. You're playing football. Shut up. Of course someone's
You're
going to get hurt.
you're already hurt, buddy. Trust me. Your brain's mush.
Yeah, I've never liked ties either. I don't,
Well, you don't have to
In a
discriminate against South
in a
Asians.
physical game. Well, in a physical game like that, where
Oh.
where it's shut up. Ties, yes, ties, not TH. No. But soccer, or English football has
Right.
ties, but their stuff is going towards numbers in a different system than how American football plays playoffs and anything with that,
Yeah, they use the metric system.
construct, right? 1 point equals 1.2 points in metric in Imperial.
It's 3.8 points in English.
Oh shit!
You're an idiot. Shut up. God damn. Some people, I swear. So I heard a rumor. Well, I guess we could get to it here, at some point. But man, I hope this volume is all good. Guess we'll have to listen back to it later. That's your job. I heard a rumor. I see a case over there. But there was something you were maybe had for us finally. or
Really?
not.
We're going to do a lot. I was just going to play it for you for fun. Yeah,
Fuck no.
Off.
No. You put that microphone down near your guitar.
Stand by your rim.
I mean, we got a drummer here too. Do you want me to find him something for him to beat on?
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, as long as it's on that side of the table.
Hey Pat, switch my seats.
You really want me to do this live? This is. Yeah.
Well, no. I mean,
Well,
we
you
can,
know, I'm
we
not
can-
much of a guitar player.
We can stop and take a break
I don't give a
unless you
shit,
get
you know.
situated.
You know
I mean, no, we're fine. We can get another beer. So, but I think we might. He was going to at least tease us with what he's thinking of for
The theme, yeah.
a Blind Pigs theme song.
My band's going to help record.
Awesome.
So we'll so it'll include like a nice guitar intro, and then band
all right.
kicks in, and then
Beauty.
written a couple verses and a chorus, and we'll see how you like it.
Yeah. Do you need both of them? Are you just going to do the guitar riff, or are you going to sing too, or no? on
No,
this
I'll
one?
sing it. Yeah,
All right. So
because
we
there's
might
words
need
involved. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we'll pick up the guitar without putting another microphone down. So,
No, it'll be fine.
Brendan, you'll have to shut up.
We don't want to focus too much on my guitar work. That's not my strength.
Brendan, we'll put your mic down near his guitar. Right down here, his dirty snatch.
Let's do it.
So we'll take a break. We'll be right back with another beer, and while Chris gets himself ready to intro our possible theme song, Beauty.
The Native Nooks 1-year anniversary party is this Saturday, April 30th from 5 to 8. There'll be live performances starting at 6 p.m. with music by the Chokers, performance by magician Norman Basil, and a live painting with Erica Coughing. We're also going to have a silent auction for 2 different paintings, one by Sam Swanson and another one by Bella Galantine. And Erica's painting will also be available for a live auction, or silent auction. And then the 7th edition release of Digital magazine called Art Beats Stigma will be revealed, beating the stigma of dealing with mental health and substance abuse issues by creating art. So we have all these different artists featured in it that create in some way with mental health and art. We have special guests, Wolf Oos. They're a beer brewing brand, and we'll have the tacos and taro food truck. We are located at 616 Main Street in Rochester, Indiana.
This is Monica at Putz Bar and Grill. Come on in. Our kitchen is always open.
Blind Pig Confessions is the greatest podcast there ever was. My name is Dave Smiley from WZPL, and if you don't listen to this show, you're dumb.
So, Mr. Baird, what do you have for us?
So you guys were complaining about not having a theme song, and all the people who promised and didn't deliver. Oh. Chris Burch. Oh. Donny Coyle.
I'm sorry, Berto. I got to go back to you, too.
Yeah.
Berto, Pig Berto, man, I love you, but damn it.
Grave diggers.
So I had a little inspiration, and I wrote this little jingle. Am I doing it now?
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it, man.
Yeah, all right, we'll do it.
We're going to see if
So this
everything
is-
picks up.
Maybe this will be the intro someday, right?
All right.
Welcome, friend, have a seat and a drink. Now's not the time for you to think. Relax, old pal, have a beer, take a swig. You're on to the cast, you're just another pig. Don't squeal, don't fight, we roll in the mud. Come prepared to drink and don't be a dud. We'll talk about booze, life, and even superstition. But most of all, we talk about prohibition. Together in our minds, in a beer fuel therapy session. Tune in, friends, to the Blind Pig Confessions.
Woo! I like it. That was beautiful. That was awesome.
I'm never sure you're going to say something else one minute.
That was great.
That was
That was
awesome.
pretty awesome. I like that, man. That was great.
That's the best one yet.
All right. Out of all the ones I've heard before.
No, it's cool as shit. That was awesome.
That's great, man. I like it.
Yeah, I think it'll
lyrics are
sound good with
awesome.
the band, and we'll get it
Yeah.
all beefed up, and we'll let the real guitarist make it sound perfect. And yeah, it'd be great.
You did justice. That was good.
Get my volume back up.
There we go.
Tick, tick, tick. One,
Tick,
two,
tick, there.
three.
All right. That was great.
Well, thank you.
I'm very happy. I'm very, very
So,
happy.
2015s, 2022.
That's 7 years.
Finally getting
7-year itch.
Yeah.
Dirty
Yeah.
snatch.
Think
Speaking of dirty snatches.
in another 7 years, you could have a T-shirt or something.
Right?
We have those. You
We're
stay
on
in
our way
LLCs,
up,
we
man.
can-
Come
yeah.
on. We got
We're moving on.
we have
up.
hoodies. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We got hoodies and hats.
Yeah, when do I get one of those?
I gotta order more.
Yeah, we do.
I gotta get my LLC up first, though.
Yeah,
That's right.
again.
Shit's expensive, man. You know, it is amazing. You know, I know there's a couple places that you can do where they'll kind of make it one-off, and you can order off the shop, and that's what we're trying to get moving a little better. Usually, we're just kind of doing. And we're self-funded right now. We've always been self-funded because, shit, man, it's fun. It also allows some freedom.
Well, yeah.
You know, and all that. But obviously, you know, it'd be nice to get a little bit of coin back to, you know, to
Buy
make
more
things
beer.
better. Buy more beer, you know, yeah, exactly. But we've never charged any. We don't charge any of our, you know, when we go somewhere and do it. We're doing it because
Yeah, it's all for
we want to have fun and promote them and let them get their name out a little bit, you know. Whatever we can do to help. So it's
all
pretty
good.
awesome.
Oh, yeah, just give us some beer.
Yep. Speaking of beer, what are we drinking?
The nectar.
I think this is the one you
is
like.
that the barrel aged? No, well, everything I've had from these guys, we've had a few on the show, haven't
Yeah.
we? From
This is the Pfriem Nectarine Golden Ale.
it's a barrel aged, isn't it?
Yeah, it's aged with Sauvignon Blanc barrels.
Oh, okay.
hmm Before they add local flavor top nectarine. 6 months later, resulting aromas of marmalade and citrus zest, and notes of peach nectar and all that. It's spectacular though. It's a golden ale, but it tastes a little bit like a sour.
It does.
Still leans on that
Oh, yeah.
on that sour note.
It does.
You know? But that's got to be the fruit and the Sauvignon Blanc, and and it's very fruity and very light. What do you guys think?
It's dry.
Yeah, it's a little dry, yeah.
It is dry.
That's good.
But I like it. I think
What's
it's
the
really-
ABV on that?
It is Nikes. I don't see it.
Well, that's because it's in color.
Oh, 7.1.
Yeah, that's pretty dry.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Marmalade
got like
citrus.
a real fun flavor. Like
That's the
s-
nectarine.
Yeah, and and I keep waiting for it to like thin out and become like even more dry, but it kind of holds.
Yeah, it holds after a
It
while.
holds. It doesn't. You know, it doesn't dry me out too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's complicated.
Cantaloupe. And I'm getting
Yes.
cantaloupe out there, but
Mm-hmm. Getting the cantaloupe flavor. That's what they said. You get notes of cantaloupe
I don't get a lot
with
of
the
cantaloupe.
tangerines. Well, tangerines are so light.
But it's
anyways, you know.
Bush.
But I think it's a very refreshing one. This one not near as heavy as obviously that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
goza we had,
Yeah.
you know, and the
Yeah,
high
definitely not.
tart and the heavy sugars on that.
Mhm.
This one's a very nice light one. That's still just a kind of a clean. Some of these range in what you would think of like wines.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's especially because this one's from a Sauvignon Blanc, barrel. But that's where a lot of these range is. They're much like gauging your wines and stuff because of the fruitiness, dryness, oakiness.
Right.
When you start getting into the sours, the gozas, the lambics, and those things, because they're so fruit heavy, just like wine and all that is. So you really judge them more on those characteristics.
I wonder. I don't really pay much attention or look them up to see all these guys are both. They must do a lot of small batch stuff. I would imagine because because we get a lot of good stuff from them, but they've always got different. And this stuff they're doing, all the barrel. I mean, it's got to be a lot of small batch, I would think.
Well,
But
it says Pfriem Family Brewers, so but they're out in Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
Yep. So they are artisanal beers.
Enjoy it.
That's what they do,
45 to
so.
50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's about right. We left it out for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You get, I wouldn't want this thing to get too warm. Although the nectarine flavor probably comes out a lot more as you let that warm up.
Yeah, then you
I've
get
gotta
too
say,
sticky.
Yeah.
No, it's good. What'd you get this for?
I
The,
thought it would be a nice little
centerpiece.
centerpiece
Huh.
on our table. I've got the horned drinking glasses. We're going to use that
Really?
as you know, when we have a rare treat that you want to give
Putting a dirty horn.
Viking glory to. I cleaned them. Put a dirty whore or horn. Exactly. You know. Yep. So there you go. See, because that stuff starts happening when you're drinking, and then someone can. What'd you do? Was there some water still in it? Yeah. Okay.
I hope it's water.
Yeah. Hey. Had to see how deep the horn was. It was water. Sorry. Because I washed them, but I guess I didn't get all the
Didn't
water
dry
out,
them.
So it's a collection of what, 4 horns?
Four horn drinking glasses. Yeah.
And they're
I have a large horn in my bedroom.
I'm sure
No,
you do.
I have a very large Viking drinking horn. I like the drinking.
I
horn.
like the horn base that they all sort
Right.
of sit
They'll
in.
kind of sit in.
Pass
So
through the sides. That's
Yep.
interesting.
Horn bass. That's a tuba, right?
yes. Musicians in their damn comedy.
I always like the 10-foot boot. The guys get beer out of them.
Das Boot.
Yeah.
I gotta love that. Or the yard of
You
ale.
drink. Yeah. You drink about a liter of it, then it's just nasty.
What's a liter?
So we're
Is that
going back.
metric?
The
Is that metric?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going back to metric.
That we're
Okay.
that we're still the metric system.
No, we're not. Ounces. Come on, man. Get with the American stuff.
Fluid ounces or
Shut up.
This 10 milliliter pour that I got here was fantastic.
Was it? It was beautiful. It looks like Pfriem's expanding a bit. They've opened. They got some new facility stuff.
They always
upgrading
got
their
new stuff
facilities.
out.
No, they're upgrading their facilities, so they're expanding out a little bit. So, which is well deserved.
I don't think I've seen I don't ever see the same one come around. It's always
Right.
different. So I just
The hard part, I usually tend to see the fruited ones. I haven't really had any of their other, anything else from them, though, like a standard lager or anything.
no, I haven't either. It's all been specialty. That's what I'm assuming they're just all doing all specialty stuff.
Taking a picture of that one. I like it.
Yeah, they do some
all
good stuff.
Pfriem beer. Let's see.
Am I going to find this locally?
Nope.
Now, Tavour.
They make an apple brandy, a barrel-aged barley wine, apple brandy barrel-aged barley wine, a barrel-aged saison, a Belgian blonde, Belgian Christmas, Belgian select, Belgian strong. They do.
You mean right there?
Yep.
What? Did you find it local?
No.
No.
Oh,
But
yes,
get
you
it
can get
delivered
it on your
locally.
Tavour app
yes.
if they have any available at that
Man,
particular
they're on it all
time.
the time.
Yeah. Coconut stout, cold IPA, Czech lager. They have a massive beer list actually, but they do the Frambozens, the Flanders.
Yeah.
They're good on that too with the hazies. Man, they have a lot
Yeah.
of beer.
Damn.
Why do I only ever see the fruited sours and stuff like that?
I don't know. Maybe it's something that I don't know. Who knows? Haven't seen them, but
Yeah.
so. Oh, yeah, Long Road. That's the name of the fucking distillery. God
What
damn
are
it.
you talking about?
Just hit
Where
me
did that
finally.
come from?
You were doing shit.
Oh,
I was trying to think of the place I went to in Cadillac, and they had not a tap house, but just because they're distilling it in Grand Rapids, but Long Road Distillery, and they had I'm not a big fan of weeded whiskey, but they had a really good young weeded whiskey. It was actually I was surprised. I brought some back. It was that and their gin was good. They young. I think they're the only whiskey right now is 2 years old.
Did you say wheat or
And
weed?
wheat whiskey, yeah. And it was actually one of the better
Weed as in
Wheat.
puff. Oh,
wheat.
I thought you said weed whiskey because
No.
I'm like, no.
No, weed
That sounds
whiskey.
awful. Or spectacular. I mean, that's a different way to peat, peated scotch,
Right.
I'm going to peat this with weed.
Get it all skunky. Yeah.
Oh, so a weeded whiskey.
Yeah, it was really
good?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It had
found
some body to it, and
That's
just,
odd because usually the weeded whiskeys I have are
they're
grassy.
yeah. And
They're very grassy.
yeah.
That's the only way I can describe it. It's very oat.
Yeah, this was different. It was
cereal. Very cereal. Have you had a weeded whiskey before?
I've had weeded bourbons.
Okay.
Yeah, those are pretty common. And,
Yeah.
and I find them to be a little softer and nicer.
Really? Yeah. I'm not a big fan of them.
grassiness out of them.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. Have you?
I have not.
Are you a bourbon or whiskey guy?
I like bourbon.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
As do I, because it's usually a little
Good man.
smoother.
Yeah.
You know, less. I'm not going to go there. I'm censoring myself, which is really weird to a point. You know, it happens.
I mean, now it's so funny. I mean, there's so many frickin' bourbons out there now.
It's
and you don't even know
how do you keep track?
Yeah, and you don't know what's what. Half of them are not.
You keep talking. I'll be back.
More than half of them are all coming out of Lawrenceburg. I mean, all the whiskey.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and,
The
and
base
they,
anyway,
and they
yeah.
do some good stuff. So I mean, some people kind of turn their noses up to it, but there's good stuff coming out of there.
You're talking
Yeah, there
about
was-
like the MDF
Yeah,
plant or whatever
yeah,
that is.
yeah,
that
they-
just
and there's
distills mass amounts and then
Yeah,
everybody
I mean,
barrels it their own way. And
yeah, but there's some really good stuff coming out of there.
Well, I
so
mean,
if it's
Angel's
good, it's good.
Angel's Envy comes out of there. Everybody's all crazy about that.
Angel's Envy is out of Lawrenceburg.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
base
It's
is
the-
they
you're right,
take
yeah,
it back
right.
down to Kentucky and they barrel
Yeah,
it.
then
and
Yep.
they do their special whatever
Belle Meade.
finish on
That's
it.
one of my. I think recent ones I really enjoyed. Their the barrel their cask one is excellent, and that's right out of there. But it's got some that's delicious, damn good bourbon. So I don't.
Mass manufacturing is not always bad, you know. Some things,
Yeah.
you know.
But I've had some bad ones out there too. So I mean,
Alrighty. So I completely forgot I had this. This will make for a great show because we switched over talking a little bit of bourbon. It says a local.
local.
We are going to go local. They do not have a tap room yet. I think it's next summer, or maybe it's this summer. But out of Fortville.
Oh,
Moondrops.
Have you had that?
No,
Yet?
nope,
Open.
nope.
For you then, sir.
Moondrops.
Moondrops
huh?
Distillery.
Moondrops Distillery.
Mm-hmm. My auntie
of
got me
Fortville?
that. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it was Fortville. Hang on. Yeah, Fortville. But yeah, the tap room's not open. Are you okay there? You need help?
I don't have any fingernails.
It's like, babe.
I'd bite it, but I don't know where it's been.
Yeah, you do.
You put it there.
Wow. Dirty snatch.
Oh,
So this is Moondrop Distillery. This is their bourbon. They have.
The neck is awful warm.
Well, it was. Does it smell funny?
really slippery.
They have a bourbon, a vodka, and a rum, and some blends. I guess they have some blends as well. Some grain and cane spirit blends, lemon shake up, an apple pie, and a peppermint kind of thing. So.
of course, yeah.
I was passing by. I was over at my auntie's and passing by through Fortville, and I saw it, and I was like, "Hey!" And then she bought it for me for late Christmas. So I don't know. You know, they're a newer distillery, so you know, you never know. But here's cup. Sorry, there you go.
So,
There, I have cups.
do we know how old this is, or do we know anything about it?
Checked it. No, I did not have a chance. I just literally remembered that I got that, and that we were gonna. I wanted to pour it out for, you know, for a drink at some point. But I figured this is this is a good time.
sounds
We
like
were
a
talking
great-
about bourbon a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Corey likes the bourbon. I like the bourbon. Grand opening of the new distillery, tasting room, and music venue is coming soon. Still not announced. So
music
they don't have a
venue.
tasting
All right.
room. Yeah, but they got a nice facility. They got a nice big building out there in Fortville.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was very nice. So, you know, we'll get the get Fast Cadillac out there and see how things shoot.
The dirty snatches.
Dirty snatches and the fast dirty snatches
The fast.
combined.
Dirty
Combined a super
Cadillac.
group. The dirty, the
Fast
fast
dirty
snatches, fast
Cadillac.
snatches.
Fast.
The fast snatches. That's a
There we
super
go,
group right
yeah.
there.
So it's at least a
Snatching
minimum.
Cadillacs.
At least 5 years. So
Is this a 5-year bourbon?
at least,
Wow,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're distributing.
So maybe they're actually doing it the right
distributing
way, and they're
sell-
waiting and still, not having people go out there
Trying to
with
make money right away.
Right, they're
Yeah.
distributing and selling, but they're just not. They don't have a tasting
Mhm.
room. I think you have to be officially in the spot or whatever. For there's some of the laws. I've got to research more of those laws because they're so
They're weird.
annoying.
Well, yeah, because you have to go
dist-
through distributor to
Right,
get
first.
it back to sell it.
To get it back, you can't open a tasting room until you've been doing it for a while. A 1205 distillery would be a great one to have back on, and we haven't had in a while to explain that process of getting a distillery, really going. Although we got Fox, was that Fox Club?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just
the
went
weekend
to
Club, yeah.
I just went to 1205 for the Westfield because they're downtown.
one?
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you got the new one.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
Awesome.
great.
Yeah, they make some
Awesome
good cocktails.
old-fashioned
And,
that
yeah.
I had there. Yeah.
Yep.
Their craft cocktail game is on point.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're very, very picky about it. And they do well with they've got the one liquor that they distill from beer that didn't work out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of ever-changing profile on, that when you're doing it each time, but they tend to recycle beer because you can, all these places make beer batches that go bad.
Yep.
You distill them and you pull the alcohol out of them. Why waste perfectly good alcohol and do something with it? So yeah, we did a show there, and yeah, they were really on point with their cocktail game.
Oh yeah.
And good ingredients.
This is really smooth.
Is it? Yeah, I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Very smooth.
Yeah, actually, that's
It's not bad.
for a new distillery.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good. And again, like he said, normally a lot of these ones with the new distilleries we go to, they're throwing a bourbon out too fast.
They're throwing out your
or they're doing the straight corn whiskey,
Moonshine.
and just trying to that doesn't age at all, which is fine. Some of them do it really well.
Mm-hmm.
But
they,
the bourbon,
but they all have a taste to them that doesn't appeal to me. Patience here pays off a ton.
right? Yeah. I mean, Indiana Whiskey Company does a great corn whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Unaged corn whiskey is very sweet, very good. But a lot of other places, it's astringent and it's not even moonshine. It's rubbing alcohol at that point, and you're just like, yeah, okay, I'll use this in a mixer. It gets relegated to the mixer shelf.
Sure.
Which I've started finally figuring out and sorting out some of my stuff that becomes, I'm trying to get that. I've got that mixer shelf of stuff that's just, oh yeah, I'm going to mix that with a Diet Coke or a Coke or something.
I have a different approach when I get something like that. I drink it as fast as I possibly can.
Yeah.
So I can go buy another bottle.
Yep.
So
Well, I mean,
I'm not good at keeping a stocked liquor cabinet. It's more just
me
like
neither. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not either, because when I put it in a mixer shelf, it ends up as a 32-ounce whiskey sour. I mean, mine are big gulp sized. It's large cup.
Yeah.
I did that one night. Story I told here. I was just bored off my ass. I have a TV set up out on my patio. I had the fire going, and I'm watching some British game show. And I finally texted somebody. I think it might have been you, or the pig. Said, "Is 4 32-ounce whiskey sours too much?"
You can still
He
send
didn't
a
text any of us, so obviously it was. We don't know where that went.
It went to the dirty snatches. I literally just sat out there watching a British game show with a fire going and just downing a big old freaking gulp of whiskey sour. It was a good night though.
No.
But I don't keep a lot either.
Yeah.
There are a few that are key. The Peat Monster, that I keep around.
Then once I get some good one, I'll make my. I was like, I'm not gonna drink it until I get another one.
Right.
And then I'll.
And the good one,
then to keep them going. Then
And the good ones end up in my ever increasing decanter set now that I apparently am growing.
Yeah.
I have a decanter from Dougy Fresh. I've got a couple Star Wars decanters. My fireplace mantle is increasing with. Apparently that's going to be my new thing.
Do you label them so you know what's in it, or you just
if I have the bottle, I'll set the bottle next to it.
Gotcha.
The Stormtrooper ones are Woodford right now, but I just wanted to get
Woodford's been.
Yeah, Woodford's a great one, but the bottle's oddly shaped, so I did get the bottle out. But I know what that one is. I was going to try to start what's called an infinity bottle, but you said no.
What?
Yeah.
Have you heard of an infinity bottle?
I have not.
no,
What
like
is an
that.
Pray tell.
So you're supposed to take a bottle, and you keep a log. So when you finish a bottle of your bourbon or a good bourbon or whatever, and you've got some left in there, it's a suicide of whiskeys, bourbons, and whatever. And you're supposed to keep a log of it so you know all what's in there and watch the flavor profiles change each time you add a little. It's called an infinity bottle.
I don't like my drinking to include homework.
Right,
Like-
exactly. But it's supposed to be an interesting hobby.
Well, I mean, to some degree, there was one of, I think it was out of the Lawrenceburg. It was Backbone that it got
Gnawbone
really
or-
big really quick, and then it
Yeah.
just kind of went.
Yeah.
They still make it, but they had the Backbone uncut, which I really liked. And now you only get Backbone Prime, I think they call it, where they basically just take all the stuff and mix it
Costs
together.
$100 a year, and you get free shipping.
Is it backbone or is it? There's a gnawbone down there.
Backbone is the one I'm
Backbone?
thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't see it around as much as when it first came out, which
I've
would have
seen it or
been,
not.
I don't know, several years ago.
Yeah,
But-
there's some other. Yeah, it's funny because I don't know if that's just I think it's harder now because there's so many people distilling now, and you see them more and more. But like Templeton Rye, that was like huge for a while. Then nobody was, and now nobody even talks about it anymore.
These are relegated to the mixer shelf.
Yeah,
Stuck out in the
yeah.
garage.
This is a can of paint thinner.
The still, the still house. Man, I see that. That's at the bars now, though.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They're using it at the bars.
Yep.
That's
Never.
It's awful.
I mean, it's in a can that gives that appearance.
And
so
yeah,
it's
I mean,
living
that's-
up to it.
That's why you pick it
Yeah.
up. You got to pick one up.
Because it's in a turpentine can.
Yeah,
It does look like that. Yeah.
kind of tastes like it too.
I try to keep it
They
away
did-
from
they
the
forgot
other
to clean
shelf
up.
with the actual turpentine on it.
Yeah. I think
But
they
it
forgot
might
to
actually
those
clean
out.
off my brushes.
Yeah.
When I'm done. So, and then
Nasty
this is
shit.
actually an okay.
And it's not bad.
The
I mean,
whiskey
it's a
appreciation.
decent mixer. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
although the whiskey
gonna-
the bottle and bond one is actually
yeah.
it's
yeah.
a bottle and bond. And,
It tastes
and,
okay if you make it taste like something else.
Yeah,
is what I just heard.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's what I
so
heard, yeah.
so there's a Facebook group called the Whiskey Appreciation Group. That's a Ron Smith kind of run
Yeah.
thing, and Ron Smith is the godfather of. He's a beer legend around here. He's a
He came in and took pictures.
BJCP judge.
Same
That's
dude.
our yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah, he came
You
by.
know,
He's like,
Oh
hey.
yeah, he's been
came-
working.
He
He's
kept looking at me walking
Oh,
by.
he was at
and
your-
he finally was like, "Hey,
He was at your work.
yeah."
Oh, nice.
He does photography.
like
Okay.
And he
marketing
passing him,
type
he's like-
or yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, that guy looks just like Ron Smith. Finally, he's like, "Hey."
I don't mind the Rittenhouse a little bit on its own. It's not going to be my everyday kind of sipper, at the end of the night or anything. But it's still decent. But it has kind of been relegated to my mixer shelf for an old fashioned or or something like that. So it's not my sipping whiskey. I've got sipping bourbons and sipping whiskeys that are in the decanters. That Japanese
That's
one
the in the house bourbon, and this is the garage bourbon.
Yeah, that's Japanese. Yeah, I do.
It's like
I literally, you're right. I have garage bourbon and I have house bourbon now. Holy crap! I did not even put that two together. I literally have classes of bourbon now. Holy
Had
shit!
bed bourbon,
Classism is alive and well.
couch bourbon, bed bourbon.
Floor.
I may have a problem.
Shit,
Bathroom bourbon.
I have literally turned into your brother.
Oh shit.
Your brother has couch bourbon and chair bourbon.
That's because he
or
figures where he
couch
puts
whiskey.
it. That's what,
Wait, I've done that.
He had junk drawer whiskey.
yeah. For a year, you guys took my whiskey.
That's 100 proof though. A lot of times
Yeah.
100 proof. If it's not done right, that's what kills it. It's too high proof. They would have did it at 80. It might have been fine.
It's astringent. It burns.
It's rare to find a good high alcohol content bourbon or whiskey that doesn't you're not finishing going ugh.
Right.
grab a hold. Find that Belle Meade, their cast strength. It's
No,
it's
there's
delicious.
the ones that do it well. They do
Yeah.
it extremely well.
Yeah.
I've had some really good
Yeah.
bourbons, that have been 130 proof and
You wouldn't know it.
they're fantastic. You're just like, well, what the hell did I just drink? There's no possible way. Of course, I'm not paying $700 for that bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Thanks
on
to my
those.
buddy
Yeah.
who likes spending that kind of money on whiskey.
Ooh, it's always good to have a buddy like that, right?
And he likes to share.
my dad and his best friend did that on a cruise. They bought a bottle of Louis, and it was locked up, and so they'd be at the bar, everybody's around, and they get the key and take the bottle of Louis out and pour the shot of bottle of Louis and put it back, and everybody just kind of that's when you're just kind of peacocking hard.
Right.
He didn't do that a lot. I mean, but when him and his buddy would go out, it's like, all right, we haven't been on vacation in 10 years because we had kids, and they're like, fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah, my brother did that. We were in Detroit and
Yeah.
for a Lions game. I think it was Thanksgiving, so it sucked. I never do that again. It's horrible going there for a Thanksgiving game because after there's nothing going on. The town's dead.
Yeah.
So like shit. We're
And
back.
everybody's angry because they
Right. 'cause
lost.
they lost.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Yeah. I think we actually no, we didn't.
No.
That was that other game we went to. And we just like, well, I guess we're going to the hotel. So he's like, well, let's just fucking live it up. So he's like, buying fucking bottles of wine, everything. Like then, in the night, he doesn't have any money.
Yeah. Oh shit. What?
He's like,
He pulled an I forgot my wallet. Oh,
Classic.
Damn you, Ryan. God love you, man, but damn.
I'll get you back.
I'm gonna remember that next time we're out. I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Is there a name for that when somebody forgets their wallet? And it starts.
Well, it's usually a date thing, you know,
well,
like you go out on a
it's
date.
got to be Irish something because I've recently learned like.
Damn.
Bear with me a second. No. So somebody was talking about taking a shower with it's my brother.
A whore bath.
He was sleeping in his vehicle, you know, when he was traveling on a trip, and it's like rest area nap. He gets up and he says, "I'm giving myself an Irish shower," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" He just takes a wipe and does the vital parts.
I was called that. I heard that was called a whore bath.
Oh, whore bath. Okay. Same
thing.
Hey, my mom's a whore.
Wow. Damn.
And then there's like obviously the Irish exit, right?
Is that the no pay?
No, the Irish exit where you like at a party and you just don't say
You just
goodbye to
leave.
anybody.
You
You
don't-
just
yeah,
leave. You
yeah,
don't say
yeah.
goodbye
That's
to anybody.
definitely me.
Yeah, it's like
That's
just slip away. My wife likes to do that, especially when we're hosting parties, which is always nice. You know? It's like, everybody's like, "Where's your wife?" And I go, "I don't know." I look in the bedroom. She's in bed sleeping.
That's more of what's his name up in South Bend.
Warren.
Warren.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Those,
Yeah, that's a cluck. We call that a
Yeah.
cluck.
yeah, but
Cluck, yeah.
but I actually slip away.
Oh, you do. Yeah.
Warren,
He
Warren
hides.
just
He just hides. It's
Warren doesn't
weird.
know how to do it right.
He drinks after about an hour and a half of drinking or whatever. Warren, God love you, Warren, but he'll literally just go like hide.
We looked at one. If
He
it
was
was
behind
hours,
behind a
he would
door.
hide behind the door in the bed, and we're like, "You gotta be shitting me." He was
What?
He was standing there.
But
Just
to be
stand-
fair, he knows where he's hit his limit, and he's like,
I'm done.
I gotta go because it's gonna get bad if I don't.
Wow.
But he'll just kind of hide and
Oh, well.
until he gets a ride home or something. You know, it's usually easy at Ryan's because he can just go over to his mom's
yeah,
house across
yeah, he
the
just
street.
walked. Yeah,
Irish
yeah. I'm
exit,
bad at that because I always hate saying like the whole see ya. So I'm just like fuck it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna take off about the back door. And
Well, for me, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
if I say, I want to leave at midnight, at 10:30, I got to start saying goodbye because,
yeah,
you know, I'm just flapping my jaws with everybody and, you know, you got to debrief and
Yep.
make
Yeah, that's
plans. and-
Right.
then you get Plus you get the one more shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can't drive home. So
Yeah.
then you're stuck there for another hour.
No, I'm pretty good for walking. I walk a lot.
or an Uber.
I've been
Yeah, because I would
well
never.
before Uber. Yeah, thank God for Uber because I used to walk a lot. I mean a lot.
Yeah, wait. What
Sometimes
was the
I
model?
was in South Bend.
Yes.
I
You ended up at
in Elkhart,
Elkhart.
and I was
Just
about
South
2
Bend.
blocks from my brother's.
Yeah.
I walked to another city.
Yeah, Elkhart to South Bend.
Wow.
For real?
Yeah, and I ended up getting a ride, and then I got in a fight with the guy who gave me a ride.
Because he wouldn't
So I
pay.
had to-
Because he
so I had to
Because he
walk-
forgot his wallet.
No, because he
wouldn't give
was,
you a
it got
handy?
ugly. No,
Was
it
he giving him? He
was
wanted a
actually
whore
getting
bath or?
shitty with a girl, and
he was-
so
so you were getting mad at him
and
for
so
being
I was like-
disrespectful.
Oh, you're
Right.
being
and
chivalrous.
then and then it got ugly, and so I
And so then you started
I had
walking again.
walked back from Elkhart to South
So you-
Bend, and a cop
So you
I-
Will
a
Smith
cop
his ass.
slowed down. I'm like, fuck it, just give me a ride, and I don't care where you're taking me. And he slows down. I'm in the Elkhart, I'm like on middle of nowhere, and
Just
he
walking?
slows down, and then it just takes
Keep
off.
going. Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
The
Wow.
cop?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
It was
That's
like
rude.
it was like
It's not
it
very.
was
That's not to
probably
protect
4:30,
and
5
serve.
o'clock in the morning. I mean, wasn't light yet. Yeah, it was fucking
That's not
weird.
protect and serve.
Yeah.
My dad used to tell me stories when he was young, and
Or I looked that fucked up. He's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Before the
I got no
cops
backup.
became all militant and stuff. I mean, the local sheriff, you're drunk kid, you went out and got drunk, and
Nice guys.
he'd
Yeah.
drive you home because he knew your dad was going to whoop your ass, because
Right.
the sheriff knows most of the parents, and he knows he's in more trouble going home than anything he's going to do to him at that time.
Yep.
But yeah, that does seem rude. You'd think he'd want to stop and help someone just stumbling through the night.
Yeah. I don't know.
That
It
is
was
a bit
odd.
weird.
Was that called an Irish hitchhike or something?
What's with the Irish? Jesus,
I don't know,
man. Wow.
Well, what happens if you drop a shot inside a Guinness? It's an Irish car bomb, isn't it?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. Just
I
don't.
just-
Don't go to Ireland and order that.
So I had like people made the Irish thing comment in like 3 different all at once, and I was like, why is everybody shitting on the Irish? I don't get it. Right.
At this point, it should be like there's a Mormon shower and a Mormon goodbye and a Mormon handbasket. I don't know what.
Oh, I thought like when you pee on somebody, you were talking about a Mormon shower.
Yeah. I don't know what's in that book.
I do.
Yeah, let's get away from the Irish part. Let's just dump it on something else.
Let's get away from the Mormons as well, please.
Just kidding. Yeah.
In case my mom listens to this.
No, I hope to God your mom doesn't listen to this.
Oh my God, me too.
Apparently, my aunties listen to this show, and I'm like, please don't don't. Nope. She's like, you guys are funny. I'm like, no, don't listen.
my mom would giggle because she has a great sense of humor, but she's also like self-consciously proper, so she would be like hating herself for laughing at it, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. No.
She does have a good sense of humor.
Awesome. But, just sever her internet connections.
I live in Kentucky, so there's no internet.
No, you're good. There's Kentucky Mormons?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to. There's a whole list of jokes going in my head right now. Not even going there. I can't say much. Yeah, I know. I got to fix it. My family's from Chattanooga, from Tennessee, so I can't say much. All right. Not bad. Did you guys want to try any other? I mean, were you guys here the last time when I had the Japanese whiskey out?
I was not.
Chris, were you here for that one?
I think so.
It smelled very astringent, but it was not at all.
Because I think it was Wolfus.
Oh yeah, Wolfus Boys. Yeah, that was. Yeah. You guys wanna try a little other whiskey, or or another bourbon or anything?
I'll take a little bourbon.
All right. Well,
end the show with
All right. Well, you want to take a break? Come back real quick.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey everybody, this is Henry from Mobcraft Beer up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're a crowdsourced brewery turning your ideas into beer. We also got a pretty sweet sour and wild program and a tap room. So, hey, head over to mobcraftbeer.com, submit an idea for a beer, or come pay us a visit. Cheers.
Aloha, Pastor Poi Mahalo. It's Cluck for the Jason and Cluck Show, and this is the Blind Pig Confessions here on the internet. www.whatever.
Hey, we're back. Gonna close it out. We're gonna stick with we're gonna hit with a whiskey this time. I think. Blind Pig Confessions. Might have done this one before, but not everybody's had this one. So, where did we did this? What was that the auction?
Yeah, where was
the whiskey auction?
Is that Gulf?
We went up north. I think was it north?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have these some whiskey auctions and stuff. It was an interesting time. You really should
next
go.
Time
you should really go with money.
Yeah.
Because there are guys auctioning. I mean, they're auctioning off bottles of whiskey, and guys are, oh, you did it again. Sorry, I'll get it fixed next time. Or maybe not. I don't know.
You say
I know how to fix it really quick
fixed?
now.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, these guys were buying bottles of whiskey for like a couple grand and stuff, and I'm like,
they didn't have anything.
That's all they were there for, and I'm like, I didn't see anything that looked interesting.
No, hell no.
But I guess some of these were.
A whiskey auction. Where does the whiskey is this just left whoops, we made too many?
No, I mean there's rare bottles. They have a lot of rare bottles. They also have a lot of tables, and so you're sampling other whiskeys. But a lot of it is some of it's just kind of stuff you can just get at the normal liquor store. But maybe you don't want to buy the whole bottle, and you can try a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. When you pay, you get a little tab, and then you get a number picked, and you get they have bourbons out on a big table.
Lots of rare bottles.
And you can go out and throw your tab on one if it's still available, so you can get whatever you want.
It's also like a raffle, so you get raffled in the random number, so everybody's registered, and the first 10 people, then they grab the first 10 people, so they get the first 10. Those first 10 people get the first shot at the. So they had
they had some Wild Turkey, the Master's Keep, and I was like, oh fucking A, they only had a couple of them.
What was the Boss Hog? I almost there was some reason, it was some other reason, because I think I had to buy the car soon or whatever. I almost went and bought the big bottle of Boss Hog, which was at that point was it like 600? It was gonna be about 600.
I think it was more. Well,
no, it's gonna be about. It wasn't. It was gonna be about 600.
Oof.
You know, for
usually
a
more.
bottle.
Maybe.
I think something like that. But I was like, I might ball tonight. But then I said no.
Yeah.
I don't want to
buy
spend
a
a
lot.
lot.
It was still there.
You can buy a lot of beer for $600.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not the big super howdy touty. I want a nice one that's got a decent price point.
Yeah. But
You
I
know,
want to
like-
drink it.
You're right. Exactly. I don't want to just
When you
sit
start
it.
paying that much, you don't want to drink it.
No, you're just
You're
gonna
like,
look at it.
Yeah. like-
We've had that conversation about the beers and
yeah.
the, you know,
I've
the
definitely
all
a
that
point
shit.
where, and I've paid. I think it's like, fuck, man, I hate.
Just paid
paying that much,
$100
but-
for a bottle of beer. Do I drink it?
No,
Or-
you
Yeah.
built a shrine for it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to that. Yeah. I'm good about price point, like a decent, a solid one. Henry McKenna Sour Mash one is a decent price point one you can always get. That's readily available and not a problem. It's so
Readily available is my favorite anything, I think.
yes.
Yeah.
Low
Now,
effort.
This what we have here this is a Nika, this Japanese whiskey, which is getting much better now. Especially Japan's actually put in control. It's starting to put in controls because a lot of the Japanese whiskey was not real. It was not distilled in Japan.
Gotcha.
It was just like a lot of stuff here in the U.S. One manufacturer makes a liquor, and everybody then just puts their own spin on it. It's all made from one giant manufacturer most of the time. So this is Japanese whiskey. This is the Nika. It's 103 proof.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So nice one. It smells horrible. I will say this right now. The nose on it is astringent as shit. Or it was. It might have smoothed out a little bit. But the nose on it is harsh.
That doesn't seem too bad. I
No,
mean,
it's not terrible.
I've bought like really cheap bottles of whiskey.
This
that
has mellowed.
were
This,
worse than this.
this has
mellowed out
mellowed.
because
This
when we
is
first
mellowed
opened
in the decanter
I
because
think
when
so.
it was only in the decanter for like 2 weeks before we tried it. This has mellowed
Yeah,
a lot.
okay.
I mean, this smelled like rubbing alcohol, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna hurt."
It did not smell good at all. And we were
No.
surprised by the taste, but yeah, that's definitely mellowed out.
I figured out. So my dog, like, you'd spill a beer, and my dog would go over and just like lap it all up, and then I,
Where did you start spilling your beers?
Pat's gonna come over and go into competition with my dog. I'll lap that beer up. Heck, yeah. No, but then I would we'd be sitting around and she'd smell my wife's wine and she'd like she wants to drink the wine and not that I let my dog drink alcohol, but she little taste here and there. But then but with the high alcohol bourbons, she would turn her nose away. It'd be like she'd take a sniff. She'd be like, "Ooh, no." But then, like some of the 80 proofs or whatever, she kind of stick around. So I could always tell that.
Oh, he's got his own whiskey sommelier, canine whiskey dog.
Canine sommelier, yes.
Yeah. So now you're like, hey, buddy, smell this. All right, that's probably going to be all right then.
Yeah.
Wow, all right, he's got that dog trained good.
Yeah. But all of them, if you do a finger in, and she'll lick it. Yeah.
God, where is the video when we need it? When you stick finger in and then he did. I mean, the video would have worked perfect on that one right now. That would have been perfect.
Just trying to lob you softballs, buddy.
Yep,
Underhand pitch, 16-inch.
Yep, working good. Whoa.
Never seen one of those.
Yes, you have.
Welcome to the Blind Pig Confessions. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's what we do here. We tell horrible, dirty jokes and bust each other down. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yes.
It's spectacular.
Yep.
And then we talk about his canine.
It's cheaper than therapy.
Probably, yes.
Fact.
I'm not sure if it's effective, but
Pretty effective.
yeah, it lets you melt some of that bullshit away from the week, and the
Hell yeah.
It's really effective till tomorrow morning.
True. Well, that depends
then
on how
reality
late.
hits again.
That depends on how late we do the show.
Yeah. Yeah. This is true.
If we're doing an after-hours show, yeah, morning's gonna suck. It's gonna be awful.
You still do a lot of those.
We got older, man. We got a little bit older. We got a little bit wiser.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Get older.
A little bit. We got a little bit wiser.
I like how you're like, we got a little bit wiser, and Brendan's like,
How about that?
I did. He didn't, maybe.
Yeah,
but,
we feel like it. But.
So what do you think? How's the Nika?
It's different.
It is a whiskey, not a bourbon.
Yeah, right.
By the way, so you know.
I don't know how to speak your language and describe what it tastes like to me. So.
You don't have to speak my language. You speak your language.
No, that's yeah.
We don't do that here. I mean,
it tastes
we
like
try
booze.
to learn. It tastes like booze. All right.
It's good.
It has the nose is mellowed out. If I wish you guys would have.
It's actually a very interesting whiskey for me. Like I'm digging it. Like I'll probably buy a bottle of Nico. I like it.
It's pretty good. I mean, yeah, this is a straight from the barrel one. So
yeah,
there's something
something
different I'm tasting in this one.
Well, again, it's mellowed, so I think we
Yeah,
get a
'cause
little bit better taste out of it. The nose is mellowed. It's
I
not
bet
so
if you just
harsh.
read that stuff on the bottom of the front label, you'll be able to know all about it.
It's in Japanese.
No,
It's all in Irish.
I thought I just.
It's in Japanese Irish.
It's in garlic.
You can't read garlic?
Yeah, just something different about it. But yeah, I don't know, but I think it may have been having that.
Might have been the Moondrop, the
because
bourbon.
It just tastes different, but definitely it's definitely mellowed out.
Yeah,
because
But that's happened to a lot of the ones that I keep on the top shelf that are the house whiskeys and bourbons. Like even the Peat Monster seems to mellow after a time. It's not so straight up peaty. You know, it's
get open and drink it.
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't drink alone, so I don't typically drink alone. Sorry, except for my 32 ounce.
Yeah, I was going to
George
say
Thorogood is disappointed in you.
Yeah. But that's not a regular
That's why
thing.
you have-
That is a
that's why
very
you
few
have
and far
cats.
between. No, those aren't mine.
myself. Yes.
No, that's why I have cats.
Oh yes. So you don't drink by yourself?
That's it.
There's always someone home.
Yeah, or I name my bottles.
I
mean,
just
I
Gina,
use-
somebody
I-
accused
I
you.
figure a way to do
I
it.
just use the voices in my head. They're always there for me.
That's right. You guys want to drink? Yeah, I want to drink. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
How about you? Yeah, I want to drink too.
Oh, you can have one more. Don't worry.
Come on, let's all go.
That means
No, why do you keep asking me?
that meeting's not that meeting's not till 10 o'clock, and it's a conference call. You
Stop
don't have
pressuring me.
You don't have to turn the video on. It's just a conference call. Nobody will know you're still on the floor.
I was going to talk shit about a coworker, but I better not.
Oh yeah, You want to talk shit about my coworker?
Sure, yeah.
Just say anything you want. It's probably true.
No, no. Sometimes the emails I get, I feel like he's day drinking. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Day drinking with an Ambien as well. Or whatever.
You're like,
I don't do pharmaceuticals, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah. You're like, why are you
like-
going so deep in this?
I'll read the email 3 or 4 times. I'll be like, "Is this fucking English? I have no idea what he's saying right
He
now."
did not put this through spell check or
Yeah.
grammar check.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've had a few of those over the years. Not me, but other people.
That's I hate. Oh,
Do you have to do the video conference calls or no?
I don't do.
You don't have
I
to
don't
do
do the video.
Okay, yeah.
I turn off the video.
That is
No.
a thankful
I mean,
thing I have on
You
mine.
haven't had the occasionally a certain person they can request that you turn your camera on.
They can request it all they want.
I'll be like, I don't know how it works. But you're in IT. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, but your hair always looks great.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to
You
comb
don't look.
your hair.
You don't look like you just stumbled out of bed. You're like look the same. Like mine, literally, is like in the morning. It's just.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and me.
I just hate. I don't like seeing. I don't like seeing other people in the video either. It's not like I don't.
You
You
can see everybody's discomfort.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to be doing that.
Yeah.
No.
And it seems like some companies have a policy where they're like, no, you have to have your camera on.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
some of the companies you work with, everybody will have, and even though like I never have mine on, they've always got, and I'm like,
Why?
I'm never turning my camera on.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to do that too. In fact, I would prefer. I don't want to look at your face.
Right. Yeah.
I literally take a sticker and put it over the camera just so I don't accidentally, actually, even if it's on.
I like being.
Well, I mean,
like
that's-
being on camera, but that's because I work from home for years. I guess.
Well, I work from home
It's
too,
like
but
social interaction.
I am
so-
thankful that I don't have to be on camera. Just
I don't mind being on
I
camera.
don't because I have so many conference calls through the day. I don't need that. I don't need to worry
Are
about.
you doing this at the office?
Yeah.
Wherever.
Sometimes, or it's
Yeah.
or it's with offsite things.
Yeah.
But I think
Dirty snatches.
one of the things that happened. Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's on his OnlyFans
are-
Hey,
page.
there is always a dirty snatch on a camera
Corey-
somewhere.
True.
You should see.
Who was that guy?
You should see Corey's OnlyFans page.
What was the video? Was it a politician or like a city
Yes.
council or whatever?
Yes.
The guy stood up and just, I guess he thought his camera was
Yeah.
off and he dropped
Yeah.
trow. And
That was a
started
senator, wasn't
to
it?
rub one
Oh,
out.
wow.
That was a senator or a representative.
Yeah,
I
he was-
believe that was actual Washington.
Yeah, like, you know,
Just got reelected.
Yeah.
half dozen, 8
Yeah,
people on there,
course
and
he
he
did.
just stands up, drops trow, and starts
Did he
rubbing
really get
one
reelected?
off. Yeah.
He'll
I
probably be
mean, I'd
president
vote for him.
someday.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Instead of
no,
the guy who always goes, I've never masturbated ever. You know? Liar.
There's some news story about a guy who did it on the like a Southwest Airlines.
4
just-
times.
I
I
just
saw
saw
that.
that,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
today's news.
I saw
missed that.
somebody tweet the article or something, and it's like apparently 3 times is the limit.
My confusion is how did that girl at no point just stand up and scream? You know, because
Wait,
you know.
so what? This wasn't just like happening
No.
in the bathroom?
No, he was in his seat,
in the
just
window
jacking off
seat.
in a
She
seat.
was in the
Yeah.
middle seat, and he was right next to her.
Was this a long flight? 'Cause, I mean,
Well, he said Southwest, so it couldn't have been that.
Couldn't
bad.
have been
Apparently, it happened a couple times before she reported it, and I'm like, no. You immediately get up and go, "Whoa, dude!"
Yeah.
and you call some help.
No, maybe
Again?
at first she's
Yeah.
like, let me see where this goes.
yeah.
It's
I mean, the first
weird.
three
Dude, if
times
some
were
dude
fine.
starts rubbing one out next to me on a flight, he's getting an elbow, like right there in the crotch.
Yeah.
There's no,
It's
come
ridiculous.
on,
I
bro.
mean,
No.
come on, man. You gotta
Put
have
your
some.
junk away.
There's gotta be
You
some
know,
kind of
four
line.
times on one flight. Like, was that to completion, or did he like take breaks?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I
if you
kinda
did
wanna
it
meet-
4
I mean,
times in one flight,
he'd
that
switch. He'd
better been
hands.
L.A. to New York. That's all I'm saying.
He'd have switched hands. You know, the
I mean,
seatbelt
I
light
think
kept
we're
coming
missing
on. He had
that.
to
There-
stop.
I mean, there's some impressive things going on there.
I
that we would not wanna,
guess.
you know.
Was
You
he?
know?
Was he like? Did he like do the first one and like? Could I get another blanket, please?
Can I get some more nuts? No, you've had plenty.
One too many.
Oh, I
Apparently.
can't have any more nuts. I'll just create
I'll just
my
make
own.
I shall just nut on my own. Thank you very
Holy
much.
shit! Yeah.
But the gall of people. I mean, Jesus Christ. How far back are we actually sliding from an actual
It's great.
proper society?
It's so awesome. I love it.
No, we're,
Well, if you got people jacking off on planes, it's only a matter of time until they're flinging poo at each other. So
Yep.
Monkeys.
yeah,
we're,
so
we're
it's
going
all
back monkeys.
we're going back. I mean,
Yeah.
we're
Back
all
around?
come back
Okay.
around.
we're getting back to our roots.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's important.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I don't know if you've noticed my Neanderthal brow, but I'm only like a hop, skip, and a jump from a fucking gorilla. So
Yeah, probably.
I was at a zoo, and when I lived in Italy, I went to a zoo. It was a very bad zoo. All the animals were poorly housed. I felt a lot of sympathy for them.
Oh, yeah.
But so like it's people are meandering about, and I'm just kind of meandering and
Neandering or me?
meandering. Yes.
Neandering.
The animals are
Neanderthal.
pointing at him. Hey, what's he doing out there?
I was just Neanderthaling around, and
Why is that guy out of this cage?
yeah, my knuckles were getting a little chafed, so I stopped walking. Yeah. No, I was there was a chimpanzee in the cage, and it had the door at the back, I guess, so they could let him into some other area, right? So and all these people are just kind of standing around looking at this thing. So I walk kind of 10 feet from the cage. This chimp locks eyes with me. Of all the people standing there, he locks eyes with me like, hey, you're relative, let me out of this. So then he starts doing he backs up to the door and he's doing the backwards kick against the door really loud. Bam, bam, which only attracts more people.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Right.
everybody's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's
Like,
going
why
on
does this
with
guy get to be outside of the
chimpanzee?
cage?
It's like, bam, 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 and he's really pissed off. Then he starts doing the jumping thing, and all of a sudden I see him do this move, like that, like just the hand from behind forward.
Oh.
And literally this is what
Poo.
happened to me. I was just like, what the fuck just hit my face?
God.
Oh, it was open.
Yikes.
It wasn't glass.
No, it was a cage. Yeah, it was an outdoor cage. Yeah,
You got.
but it wasn't poo. I thought I felt it hit my face, and I was like, did I just get shit on
Let
by
me in
a
there.
fucking chimpanzee? But it was his sop, his bread and milk mixture.
Woo.
But there's
So you're
20
saying it was white and creamy?
on my face. It was awesome.
Were you in the Hannibal Lecter prison thing and walking by the other guy? Hello, Clarice.
I was just like, but why did he pick me? Of course, we were in Italy, and every man's like wafer thin and svelte, and I'm looking like a.
You've got hair on your face.
Exactly. It was like in the little town where I lived, there was the Formula One track, right? So the Formula One race was happening, and like lead up to the race, people kept asking me, "Are you German?" And I was like, "No. Why would you think I'm German? I'm American, right?"
Well, you should probably.
This is what I think as an ignorant American, right?
You should probably stop doing this.
No, I wasn't doing that. Good thing we don't have video. So then the Formula One race happens, like, and the train pulls in, just like this army of people just come rolling in. They're walking down to the racetrack, and I see all these people draped in German flags, and they got mullets, and they're thick and slightly overweight, and I went, "Oh, that's why they think I'm German."
Because you got off a train?
because no, because they had blonde hair and mullets, and they were overweight. And I was like, "Oh, okay, well."
I was getting worried as you're talking about Germans and people filing off of trains.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Were you very
deep there? Holy shit.
Sorry. What are you looking around for?
Making sure there weren't any cops around? Recording equipment?
Looking for Germans. I remember getting to Mississippi in 2004, and it was, they were stuck back. It was mullet heaven. It was awesome. I'm like, what the? I was like, I thought I got, was in like a Twilight Zone. I got,
really,
I got off the plane and, in another time zone because it was, everybody had mullets.
Did you have hair back then?
What?
Did you have hair back then?
No.
No,
that was
jealousy.
No, I wish. Yeah, I was like, fuck. That was crazy.
Really? I don't.
And it was a standard cut.
Really?
2004 Mississippi still.
It's apparently still a thing too. It's always.
Oh, it's making a comeback.
I don't know, they're coming back.
Comeback, yeah.
Well, it started to, but now I think it's already dying back out again.
I don't know.
I hope so.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I went to go see Black Joe Lewis and the Honey Bears, and half the band had mullets.
Really?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Still? Wow.
Still, no. I think there were new acquisitions for it.
Oh shit! Wow.
No, I think it's trendy. 20-somethings are they're trying to bring the mullet back.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, no.
I already went. No. I have many other jokes on that, but I'll be nice. I already went bad one place.
I lost my party in the front, so I can't.
Yeah.
do it
Yeah.
now,
Yep. And now it's just all business.
It's like,
all business. There's
all
no
business and back.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Of course,
he did go to Mississippi.
I could I could blend in well with some of the upper echelon.
Do you, I do have a question. Do you have hair anymore, or is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm curious. No, I mean, because like Jordan, original pig. When if he grows his out, he has, he is bald on top and it's strictly around the side.
No, I still got hair.
Do you still?
But it's receding. But I still.
Oh, okay. No, it's just it was a curiosity.
I still got hair.
I'm up to a 5 head right now. I don't have a 4 head anymore. I have a 5 head. But I also looked back at some pictures, and apparently I think I've had a 5 head since I was about 25. For some reason, but. It's just I've always had a big forehead. I was just curious. It was just a curiosity.
No, I don't know because I don't want to.
Because if you look at the old,
I want to find out.
Because if you look at the old pictures of you, most of your hair is on your face. Which I haven't seen you grow your beard. You must, because usually you can grow a beard in about 2 days.
Yeah, well, why? I haven't since COVID.
Why?
I started to, and I'm like,
yeah. No longer like the beard thing.
Huh?
No longer like the big beard.
No, well, I shaved it before we took off the mask mandate at work, so I shaved it back because it's a pain in the ass. It sucks.
Yeah, I agree. Having a beard is it's trouble.
Next winter.
Yeah.
Corey, you look like you can't grow facial hair.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, I can.
You look way too. There's no stubble at all there anywhere.
I cannot shave for like a few days and no one will notice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
And then if
I miss that.
If it goes much longer than that, then it just really is like, just some splotches of hair in different places. So yeah.
I have a mullet, but none of you'll see it.
I actually shave almost every day, but nobody can tell. That's kind of nice.
Nice. Yeah. No, I'm super. Yeah, I'm annoyingly furry.
I almost shaved before I came because I felt like I was.
Oh yeah,
it's 2 days.
Well, that's why I keep most of this. I shave the neck part just because it just. If I let all of this grow out, it would like grow because of the way my beard grows. It would grow to the right and around my neck and merge with my back hair.
Now, if you go long enough, self-correct and go back.
I had you saw it, but remember
I
back.
can see the wave in it.
Well, there's there's some old pictures. Remember back Jordan's birthday when we did the prohibition.
Oh yeah.
One I had let it grow massive. I mean, I had a big ass bushy beard, but it takes forever to get this flip out of it.
Right.
You know, but I had a big ass beard, and then I had to have surgery. So
the beard,
an ass beard.
No, I had a
reattach your chin
replacement. I had a disc replacement and stuff. But the surgeon was like, man, I did everything I could. I mean, I avoided the beard. I'm like, fuck the beard. Just put the
Did they go in
put
for
the spine
front?
in? Yeah, right here.
That's my back hair.
Yeah.
It's closer to the back. Did
they
they
go
know
from
that?
the front?
For the cervical, yeah. For the cervical, they came in through the front, then they move your throat aside.
So from the cervix, they went in
For the cervix, they go in through the front, yeah.
Did you go to the doctor?
It's not very deep. I mean,
man, that was a long. That dude must have been hung.
move your throat out of the way. You can't talk for like 2 weeks afterwards.
Sorry, we started drinking whiskey. This is bad.
Doc, what if he used to go in the back? I never thought of that. You should be a doctor.
Wouldn't it be scary to say to him afterwards, like, could you have gone through the back? And he's like, oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Thanks, Pat.
Damn. But he was so happy that he didn't mess up my beard. I'm like, I don't care about the beard, man. Did you do the surgery right? Was the biggest thing I was worried about. That was my big fear. I hate doctors and all that, but yeah.
Well, that's what's scary. That the beard looks great.
Yeah, I was like,
but
why can't I see? And why does this taste weird?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit. Oh, we're awful. Oh, boy. I think we went over what we were going to do originally, but hey, it works. I like it. It's a not after hours, but kind of after hours show.
No, it feels like after hours.
Yeah, but I think it's still.
No, it's good.
I think it's still work. I think it's a still workable show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, you know the after hours.
Yeah. Yeah, because we
It's
don't
all
ever
good.
actually edit them and put them out. So
It's usually like 3 people still standing. Yeah, we can do another one.
Why not?
Makes sense.
What do you got to
prop
drink?
Brian up and let's
prop
go.
Brian up. Figure out where Warren's hiding.
Yeah.
And
we got
go.
one more.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick one.
Yeah. They are super interesting, and they're this kind of the same thing that we don't when we've got the thing paused and we're having some just off conversations that we're not recording. It really ends up being a lot of that. It gets pretty dirty because we're a bunch of dudes drinking and having beer and just chatting and shit.
I have a rule when I'm recording bands, whether it be mine or anybody else's, that I just always record, and it's not just because like that magic take may come. All that stuff that happens in between, a lot of bands, it's good. Like, it's stuff that like I can still send over to them, and they can be like, oh yeah, we're people in between playing this.
For that,
songs
it's a little easier. The hard part on this is usually everybody kind of sits back from their chair, so then the volume's down.
Yeah,
and
it's
if I can fix these goddamn boom arms so they don't pop off every time we move them, we might be able to do that more. But
it wouldn't be bad either if we marked. Like
that's what I got to learn to do a little more. I need to mark because you're doing the editing, so
that
a lot
way, I could just
a lot of times I'm marking it. I'm stopping it because it makes his life easier. I can't edit the shows. If I edit the shows, they will never go out because my OCD will not allow me to let it go.
Right.
Plus, I hate listening to myself. As most
that
people
makes
do.
I know what most people.
Oh,
yeah,
that's normal.
Oh no, I was just I don't like listening to you.
We're in agreement.
I love listening to myself.
Yeah, we're in agreement.
Do you need some alone time?
Yeah. You can give yourself an Irish handshake.
Yeah, I just
circling back around.
I just booked a flight on Southwest, so I'm gonna
Ireland.
Yeah.
Go for the record.
A dirty Irish Sanchez. Wait.
Irish Sanchez.
I need to. How does that work? I need a drawing or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I could draw in 3D.
I'm drawing it. Yeah, and I draw in 3D. That's my job. Yeah.
He could do a 3D rendering.
Yeah, that's going to be an album cover, I think.
That's going to be the Blind Pigs album cover. Fuck our logo. I want to see what this 3D.
We need a new logo.
Yes. 3D. I'm gonna 3D.
Hey, Facebook doesn't like the cigar,
right?
So
yeah, Facebook doesn't like the cigar. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. I'm gonna 3D print the shit out of that.
We just gotta sell it.
Holy shit! Goddamn. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah, we go.
What a great night.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys for listening, all our fans of the Blind Pig Confessions. Again, we're just having fun. We're drinking beers, having fun, and a little bit of camaraderie here and there, and that's what we do. So we will see you at a shut up. I'm
here
trying to,
go ahead.
A little bit of camaraderie here and there, a little bit of whatever.
He's trying to give the crowd all the listeners an Irish Sanchez. It's a romantic thing.
It was going so well.
Screw you.
So if the Dirty Sanchez is,
I feel like there's.
I'm riffing a bit here.
I feel like there's a shillelagh involved.
No, if the Dirty Sanchez is, the. Yeah. Okay, so the Irish is like the bath. It's the removal with a diaper wipe
and some whiskey and a shot of Jameson.
There we go. A spritz of whiskey and a
we should probably talk about this more.
Yes.
Yeah, not tonight, but tonight we should probably
Yeah,
holy crap.
We'll talk about it when we're sober. And
I
then
feel like
we'll
there's
be like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I feel like there's a new song coming out. I feel like there's going to be another song that comes out of this from the
Irish
Fast
Sanchez.
Cadillac. Yes.
Oh yeah, the lyrics are brewing. Yeah. My band's gonna kick me out. I'll have to play with Donny Coyle.
Damn. Nobody wants.
Yeah,
no.
Nobody wants that.
Chris Burch.
That was for you, Donny.
You'll have to play with Chris Burch.
Well,
just kidding. Love you, Chris.
Yeah, we love Chris.
Hardest working man in show business. No, I miss Chris. We need to actually invite him. I haven't seen him in a long time. So
I just saw him.
Really? When?
2 Fridays ago. We played at Primeval. He was playing.
Was he there?
He and Donny were playing up at.
Awesome.
Deer Creek,
Yeah.
Pub and Bistro, and have props to Chris Burch because he was there for the first set in sound check and played with our board and got the sound spot on in a very tough room. So
awesome. That's great.
He is my hero.
He is a good guy. He really. We give him shit, but he's always been a good guy, and a good friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
You give the shit to your
now
friends.
we need to get back on. He's up South Bend now, so.
Did he move? Really?
Yeah,
did he move? I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why when we started doing shows up there. We could be on. Then COVID hit.
Yeah, well, COVID fucked it all up.
So yeah, we gotta get him on again.
All right, COVID's going away, so we're fine.
Well, cheers to all our listeners. Thanks for hanging with us.
For the 8th time
we've tried to close the show out.
One more bourbon.
So wait, hang on. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking asshole.
We got to hear a little bit of our little sample of maybe what might be a new theme song, for the show.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that to Chris, and we'll see what Fast Cadillac can. We'll see what happens when it's really done. When there's real people, real musicians.
Right on.
We'll hand it over to the Dead Squirrels and see what they can do with it. No, we love you guys. Thank you to all our friends, and thank you guys for hanging out in the Blind Pig Garage tonight and just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Drinking some beer, drinking some whiskey, drinking some bourbon. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We'll see you again at a brewery or a distillery near you, or in my garage.
Or in your garage. Yeah. Come on over.
It's getting warm. The patio's going to be open soon.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.